Because I like ham.
This is a story all about how I went to get ham.
From Super Value.
So, it's about a year now.
2 years.
No, it's about a year and a half now since I went to the Scouts. Your town probably has Scouts if you're from Ireland, and I used to go to them, you know. So this happened for a bit of ban. So for a 2-night sleepover, well, it was a 2-night camp. Like we were basically camping in outside, the back garden,
and it was freezing,
and it was cold. Yeah, and we were jumping into the canal and everything. Yeah. We were very cold. Right, so it started off on the first day. I was with this girl, will I say their names? Alright, so it started off on the first day. There was this girl called Grace, and she had ham sandwiches. She had lots of them, so she gave a few to me.
It was me that had the sandwiches.
It was you?
Yes!
Oh!
My mum brought the sandwiches.
Oh, so Kia had the sandwiches. She gave me one. Then we were like, man, this ham is fire. So we gave some to Tegan and Grace, who were also there. And we basically just started liking ham. From that moment on, we had sealed our own fate. We were hooked on ham.
It's only because we were like eating like shit food.
Yeah.
And
we were eating like stale crisps and all. Yeah. So like when we have good food, then we were like delighted.
Yeah.
So anyway, then the next day, Grace gets some ham off her ma, and we just ate them. But something happened. We ran out of ham. And you see, when you run out of ham, you see, you need to get more. So I'll put you in the situation we were in. It was me, Kia, Tegan, and Grace in the tent, bored. They were on their phones, I think, and I was just playing music because I didn't have a phone at the time.
You were there with like this tiny
little MP3 player trying to play music. And I don't know, we were just hanging out, eating a load of like sweets and all. You had those little jelly things. And
and Grace had watermelon, and
we didn't like it. Yeah, I didn't like the watermelon. I kind of didn't really like it. So we just really wanted ham, and we couldn't get any ham because no one had any. No. But something happened. Something struck a match in my head, and I thought, wait, I could go get some ham. So at the time, I was the type of person that didn't get in trouble very much, and I was like scared to do stuff that might get me in trouble. But I had money in my bag, so I took the money. I said, lads, how about I run to Super Value and get some...
say that, Kaylee.
I didn't say it like that, but I said, right, how about I go to Super Value and get some ham?
And he like was checking his time every 2 seconds.
Checking
like,
the time.
I have like an hour or something.
Like I have an hour. Yeah, no, like they were making the barbecue, but we didn't have food yet, and we didn't need to eat food for another half hour. So I was checking the time and all, and we were just in the tent. Like no one would notice I was gone. They'd just presume I'm in the tent. And
I was gonna say something.
Yeah, go on.
No, I was just gonna say that like lads, it's kind of this gay rule where like the lads aren't allowed into our tent, and we somehow snuck Billy in. So we were gonna get in trouble anyway. So he might as well like have done it anyway.
But like they didn't even realize I was in there.
Yeah,
they didn't know where.
Closed.
Yeah, and where did they think I even was?
They
probably
didn't
just
even look for
you. But anyway.
But everyone was looking for it as well.
Yeah, everyone was saying like, well, no, they were saying like, this is really risky and all. What if I get caught? But the way it is. So I needed to hop over the fence. We were in the back garden, and
it was like a huge wall.
Yeah, but they were in the back garden, we were in the back garden in our tent, and they were in the front of the building, cooking a barbecue, and there's a few people in the actual building as well. So what I had to do, there was no one in the garden. Well, there was a few like younger kids, but they were just like playing on the bouncy castle and stuff. Yeah. So I run over to the fence, hop over it. They're probably all like shitting it, because
we were,
because you thought that you were gonna get in trouble. So
yeah,
I have to run. But the way it is, when I hopped over the fence, if they had looked down the lane, like this little sort of alley, they would have seen me because
definitely.
But I got lucky and they just didn't happen to look in the direction. So I had to run around the corner and run about a kilometre down to Super Value.
Maybe a kilometre and a half or 2. I'm not sure.
I know, I'd say it would be about a kilometre. Yeah. So I run down. I wasn't doing running or anything at the time, so I was really tired. I was nearly sprinting because I was so worried. I go down, I buy like 2 packets of Denny's ham, and I run all the way back, and I'm so tired, I'm sweating. I get around to the fence, and there's like loads of people there, and they could all just look at me hopping back over the fence. So I had to time it right, so there was like a point where there weren't as many people there, and I hop over the fence again. Right, so there was a few kids that saw me. What I did was I threw the ham over the fence, and then I hopped over after, and I heard the ham hit a trailer, and one of the kid was like, "What's that?" And I was like, "Fuck, you better not go take it." So I climb over as fast as I can, but it was a big wall, so it took me like 5 seconds to get on top of it. He was like about to pick it up, and I was like, "No, that's mine." So I run over, pick it up. And I like start to zip open the tent, and they're like, "You just explain."
Okay, well, basically, he wasn't that long, but you know, like when you know you're gonna get in trouble, like 1 minute seems like a lifetime, and he was only about 20 minutes or something.
Yeah,
maybe less.
I was probably 15.
Yeah, and we were like shitting ourselves, and we were like, "No, we have to go get him. We have to go get him." And this is like after 5 minutes. Basically, when he hopped the wall, like no one said that, and like, "Oh, Billy's here," and so we just assumed that he was still at the shop, and he went to get in our tent. And well, our scout group has a bit of an
elite group of people.
Yeah.
That I feel like their sole purpose is to annoy the shit out of us.
Yeah.
And we were kind of trying to avoid them.
So he came in the tent, and we
I started to zip it up.
Oh yeah, he started to like zip it open because we had it zipped up to make sure no one thought that he was gone. Like no one knows he was gone, and we were like, "No, get out," because we thought it was like one of the little annoying kids. Yeah. We were like, "Get the fuck out of this tent."
And then, no, but I can remember, I was like, thought I was going to be all cool. I was like zipping it up, and I was like, "Special delivery." And I thought you were all going to be laughing, but then all I hear is, "Get the fuck out."
Yeah,
and I'm like,
and you like threw the ham in
I
first,
threw
and
the
then
ham.
we were like,
Yeah, so I run in, they rip open the ham. Tegan starts just licking the ham.
Shifting the ham.
They were just eating it, and we enjoyed that ham.
Yeah.
And then about an hour later, we were like, we should like come up with some name for this event or something.
Yeah.
So don't judge us. We decided to call it the Hambellion. What were we thinking?
I don't know.
But
keep in mind, this was like a year and a half.
Yeah. So I was like 12. We were both like 12.
Yeah.
I had only just turned 12 really. And so the reason we called it the Hambellion was well, the prefix, the ham, is obvious. It's because it has something got to do with ham, and the bellion from rebellion is because like nobody would think, "Oh, I'll just escape this camp and run down to the shop and get some ham."
And in all fairness, like our leaders, which is like who are there,
our leaders were
pretty
really strict. Yeah, like they wouldn't really have let me like walk out onto the road without like giving out to me. So like at the time I just thought it was like the coolest thing I ever done, but now compared to some of the stuff I do, it's like,
jeez, it's like not.
It's just like, you know, you'd walk out to Super Value and you'd be like, "Bye lads," to the people doing the barbecue, and you just run away. But anyway, hope you enjoyed this story. This has been Billy, or Pigman Productions, and my friend Kia, who was there at the time, which is why she is here to tell the story with you. Peace out.
How you doing, young lady? The feeling that you're giving really drives me crazy. You don't have a play about the choke. I was at a loss for words first time that we spoke.
You're looking for a girl that'll treat you right. Who you looking for in the daytime with a light?
You might be the type if I play my cards right. I'll find out by the end of the night.